Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Andrea Lindsay, and today we're going to be talking about what to look for in a man of God. And the first thing you want to look at is his image. And I'm not just talking about his appearance in the outside. I'm talking about, does he have the character of God? See, in Genesis chapter 1 and 2, it outlines Adam, and this is the man that God has intended for us, and for the man to be and for us to be with. And he also outlined the woman. But we're not talking about that right now. We're talking about the man. So in Genesis chapter 1, verse 26, they say, let us make mankind in our image and our likeness. So when you start dating or you're building a friendship, you start to ask yourself, does he have the image of God? Does he know who he is? Or is he defined by what he does and what he has? See, a man who is defined by what he has and what he does, if he were to lose all of that, then he wouldn't know who he is. But a man of God knows that regardless of what I have and what I do, I know who I am. So you start to look at that. Is he consumed by the materialistics? Is he only able to walk in confidence when he has the brands on? Or does he know, in spite of it all, whether I have it on or whether I don't, I know who I am. I know who created me. I know who called me. So that's one thing you want to look at, is his image. So we're gonna be looking at, how does he function? How does he speak? Does he have that understanding that there is life and death in his tongue, that his words hold weight, they hold a power, they have authority? Because as the mouth speaketh, that is what's in the heart. So is he positive? Is he negative? Is he humble, or is he prideful? How does he speak to himself? How does he speak to you? And how does he speak to others? That tells you a lot about how he functions. So number 3 is he in the presence of the Lord? Where is he spending his time? See, the lifestyle that man is in is going to tell you a lot about him. What does he do in his free time? What does he do throughout the day? Where is he always going? Because where he's going is where you will be led. Is he in the presence of the Lord, or is he elsewhere? That's something to really look at. What is his lifestyle like? Because that's going to soon be your lifestyle if you decide to commit to this man. Work. See, when God created Adam and placed him in the Eden, Adam was straight to work. God said, hey, I need you to take care of this garden. I need you to attend to it. And Adam got straight to work. Adam was naming the animals. He was mowing the lawn. No, I'm just kidding. He was working what God had given him. So that's the next thing you want to look at. What does he do? Does he like to work? Or is he complaining about working? Is he trying to just, even if he hasn't yet discovered his purpose, is he out there seeking? Is he asking the Lord, where do you want to send me? Or does he understand where he is right now can be stepping stones to where he's going? Or is he always complaining about going to work, not wanting to work? See, Adam was so consumed with his work that it wasn't Adam that said, God, I need a woman, I need someone. No, Adam was there naming the animals, and yet he was the one that said, there isn't a suitable helper. He said, I'm literally alone. And he meant alone as in there was only one of his species. He was isolated. That's what he meant by alone. That's what it means to be alone compared to being single. See, alone, I said, there's no one else like me. I named the horse, I named the elephants, the giraffes, but there's no one that I can name, woman or man. Therefore, he was alone. But it was God who said, it's not good for man to be alone. Let me then make him a suitable helper. Let me bring him a woman. But Adam was so consumed in his work. So you're looking, does this man enjoy to work, or is he always complaining about it? Is he trying to discover his purpose, or is he just nonchalant with it? He's just carelessly wandering. That is something to really look at, because you being a helper, you can't help a man who doesn't want to work. What are you going to help him with, to be honest? So the next thing you want to look at is, does he cultivate? Does he improve what he puts his hand on? See, again, going back to the work, when God gave Adam the Eden of garden to attend to, he cultivated, right? He improved it. He took care of it. How does he take care of his car? How does he take care of his clothing? How does he take care of himself? Because that's a prime example of how he's going to take care of you. It doesn't change just because he gets in a relationship. It doesn't change. And if it does, that's going to take a lot of work that man first needs to learn to do on his own, so that when you come in, you can help with it. You can add to it. But it's not there. It's not for you to do it for him. So how does he take care of his belongings? How does he take care of the things that he's been given? And that leads us to the next one, which is protection. How does he protect what God has given him? When God gives you over to a man, that man's responsibility is to cultivate you, to improve you, to protect your mind, to protect you physically, to protect you spiritually. But if he can't protect what he's already been given, why should God add more? Why should God give someone that's more precious than rubies to him? So this is something that we're looking at. Can he cultivate? Can he protect what God has already given him? So the final thing we want to look at, does he have the knowledge and obedience of the word of God? In the word it says, your word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. It says man cannot what? It cannot survive on bread alone, but by every word of the Lord. So if you're looking to submit to a man who is obedient and who has the knowledge of the word of God, he says that's going to lead you to the pathway of light, to righteousness. But if you decide to commit to a man who doesn't have the knowledge nor is obedient to the word of God, it's going to lead you astray. So that's something you want to really take your time and see. And I'm not talking about I go to church. Yeah, I go to church every Sunday. No. Do you have an understanding of the word? Can you feed me with the word? Can you build me with the word? Because do you know where God is taking us according to the word of God? Or do you lean on your own understanding? This is something you really want to take your time and to look at. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.